Alrighty. You have the hardest job when we get into bro music. You have the hardest job. Bassist life gets easier. That's tough. That is tough. That is tough. I know. Man, it's too tough. They can figure it out.
I figured the bass and soprano are the hardest. The ones you need.
Probably. Tenor's probably too. Honestly. Oh man, they can fill it in. You know, you get some of those stuff, those pitches down. Ooh. Oh, this moves. I was like, am I losing my mind? I was like leaning back and it started to go. I thought I was going. Just steal. We have so many chairs out. Jen, you just keep stealing. Okay, we have 1,000 out. Yeah, thank you. We'll make it easier to put them away. Retardis. Yeah, the hardest part is always getting Tiffany. And I really want Tiffany for this. Especially for both pieces, for Zadok and also for the end of the Mozart especially is really fun with Tiffany. Sort of this march-like thing. But it's just hard to get them. It's not hard to find them, but transporting them is hard. Luckily, I think we only need 2 drums for this program, which is good. For the Brahms, we needed 3. And that was like Robin and I in the back of a band. It was like Robin and I in the back of a band for that one. But this time we only need 2 drums. And I think the same 2 drums, because they're only a step apart. So I think they can tune them up and down. But I don't know. Well, we borrowed them from Dominion High School last time. There's a set at my church that totally gets unused. But that's in Bethesda, so you got to get it. But if it's the 2 smaller drums, you can get them in the back of a big truck, or if you can rent a van, like, there's what you can do. So the trick is the problem is if you need all 4. And so for most romantic music, you need 3 or 4 of them. You need the full set. But for most Baroque and classical music, you usually just need 2, and the same 2. So we're lucky that way. So this should be easier than the Brahms. Because that was crazy. That was hard. Well, that's what I'm looking. I'm looking for a player who transports their own instrument, right? Because that would be I'd pay them whatever. I would double their pay if they just brought their own instrument, right? It's worth it, right? It was worth it in the end. It takes the hassle away. So, all right, good evening, everybody. Let's stand up and warm up. It's so good to see you, everybody. Up. We got stretch this way. We got some folks out on some long weekends today, but I'm so glad you're here. Happy long weekend with me. Hey, fingers up. Bring them down. Roll your shoulders forward. Roll them back. Take a deep breath into your nose. Breathe out. Whew. Man, if the new year is getting to you already, I want you to breathe into your nose and just let it out. One more time. Breathe in. Hold it. Breathe out. Whew. Nice. B flat major, please. We do a little veil. And up. It's nivu, nivu, ni. Nivu, nivu, ni. Legato. major, please. I love to sing. And great job. Relax and going. Good job, awesome. Beverly, can you give us a G, please? A G. Just a G. Everyone hum this note. Here's what I found. Oh, come on, watch. Great. On that note, I want us to sing the opening of the first movie. You don't need your music. It just goes Kyrie. So remember, it's a forte, ki, and then a soft rie. Kyrie. Ready? That's so good. Remember, when we sing soft, sometimes we do this thing where we go and we sort of get into ourselves. The way we make our voices softer is by collapsing our posture, collapsing our voice. I challenge you that when you go to sing soft, everything stays the same, and all that changes is your brain goes softer. So it's ready and go. Good. Can you try even more, even softer on the rie? Ready? Oh my gosh, so good. Now can the re just get a little staccato? It's still soft, but it's staccato. Ready? Oh, that's so good. Take a seat and open up to movement 1 of the Mozart. I just finished our learning schedule, so I didn't have time to print it. So it will be in your weekly email this week. I'll tell you everything we're working on for next week at the end of tonight, just so you know. But that'll be in your weekly email, and that will keep you on track moving forward to everything we're doing. Tonight, as always, we'll review everything we worked on last week, which is the whole Kyrie, and then we'll get a little further in the Gloria. Then we'll work on Zadok the priest, get a little further in that as well. Again, I know, obviously, we are in here. This is just a 1-week thing. There's an ordination service down the row in the other space, and so they're doing that in there. So we're in here this week. It's not the super most pleasant place to sing, but it will be a lot of fun to go back to the other one next week with its sort of new, amazing acoustics. So let's see what we remember about this first movement. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Everyone hum your first note, go. Good, let's start. 3, 4.
Great memory. Let's work on that ending part. 21. So, two things. One, you did a much better job of transitioning. First Kyrie was great. The second one was not as great. So, what you need to remember is that there's a new rhythm there. Again, it's a subtle thing, but Mozart's shocking us, right? He used to give us three big beats between Kyries. Now there's sort of an off beat and a half. So, you just have to watch there. Let's see if we can read that again, and then we'll take it apart. This is measure 21. Right on. 3 and 4 and. Alto and tenor at 21. Everyone did a much better job. Alto and tenor, please. 3 and 4 and. 2 Forte. Nice. And. Alto. Very nice. All those little moving parts in there, especially altos, that big D to G there, can't be more exciting. Can I hear sopranos and tenors, sopranos and basses, please? Sopranos and basses. 3 and 4. Good. So good. Soprani. Much better that time. I got to back off faster, especially get off the G. Don't be late up there. All right? You do a better job in measure 23, but you can't be late on that G. All right? Everybody now. 21. 3 and 4. Nice. Here. So at measure 25, 26, 27, you sing this beautiful a cappella moment. We won't have trombone, so it will be truly a cappella. I'll explain the trombone some other day. Anyway, but it's a long story, believe it or not. Anyway, any story that involves trombones is always longer than it has to be. Anyway, but there's a lot. It's funny. So this is one of the first pieces I ever worked with my first conducting teacher on. And I remember he said, hey, the most important thing at this measure depends on whether you hire trombones or not. He goes, if you don't have trombones, you can conduct all this other stuff. You can worry about all this other stuff. But he goes, if you have trombones, your only job is to remind the trombones to come in on time. Which I think, and again, I'm an ex-trombonist, so I can say this without much, I understand. Anyway, so what happens at measure 25, 26, 27 is you sing this beautiful a cappella moment, and then you end it in beautiful a cappella pianissimo fashion at 28. The orchestra, and for now Beverly, is going to come in with a whack of a forte note there. So you don't go, you don't have to do that, okay? Keep it soft. The orchestra's supposed to blurt you over there. So the orchestra's loud, covers you up as like a little surprise there where we talked about all the mischievousness in this music. Orchestra covers you up like a little surprise. And then we end the piece sort of beautifully. 21 again.
So my last entrance at 30 is supposed to be a good forte.
No, 30 is piano,
Okay.
but 28 is downbeats forte.
Okay.
And let's practice transition. So Beverly, we're going to start at measure 19. Everybody, we're going to start at measure 19. So this goes boom, Kyrie, bum, bum, bum. Totally, almost like two different pieces. Here's 19. 3 and 4 and. Kyrie, 1, 2, 3, 4 and. Go. Up. And super Bravo. Take out Zadok the priest. We'll come back to Mozart later. Zadok the priest, please. We'll do a little back and forth here this evening. So you're learning this music unbelievably well, like stupid well. And I mean that in a good way. What? Is that too much too soon? Anyway, but you're learning this music so well. It's really, really impressive. So my hope is that we can get these pieces learned, and then we can add a couple other coronation gems. Dust in some other coronation gems, some other really precious little pieces we can put in. And I think we're going to be able to. But let's learn. All right. Beverly, can we do 2 beats before we come in? 2 measures. Sorry, not 2 beats. 2 measures before we come in. This is 2 on Zadok the priest. Turn to your vocal entrance. Here are your pitches. All right. And here's 2 measures before you come in. 3 and 4 and. Good. That's how it's going to go. All right, let's go back to that entrance again. Can we speak it once? Right on me. Speaking the text, right on Zadok. Just speaking, no music. 3, 4. Yeah, remember we want Zadok the. We want the to have a whole 8th note. Try to say that. Say Zadok. 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3. Good. One more time. Ready and go. Good. And no snakes. No snakes in the house. All right. No priest. All right. Bravo. Everyone, Zadok and we'll speak going on. 3 and 4. 1. One, 2. Good. And so with that one, prophet. And so the tug goes right on beat 4, and the breath is in the ta. Say prophet. 3 and 4. Prophet. No. Back conducting. Do it again. 3 and 4. Prophet. Keep going. Good. Now, can we sing this on, I want everyone to sing on, it's going to be tricky for you. Well, no. Can I hear, let's do it this smarter way. Can I have alto, tenor, bass? at your vocal entrance. So you're singing on DDD, no text. DDD, no text, alto, tenor, bass on your entrance. 3 and go. Good job, tenors. 2, 3. Good. Now, soprano, can I hear you on da da da? 23, da. Here we go. 3 and Good. Now, soprano, here's what I want. We're going to do that now on text. Here's what I want. Hey, don't sing louder than you have to. And all of you singing at the easiest way you can is going to be plenty loud. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. The laws of acoustics are on our side. Now, the other thing is, I wonder if all of your texts can be garbled in an ah vowel. So it's not Z, but it's Zok, I mean, prost, right? All we don't. The alto tenors and basses will give us. Only thing I care about text-wise is that K. That should be the only thing that sort of stops your sound briefly. Everything else is the text, but like I always call it whale sound with my kids, right? Like hello, right? It's just like woo, right? That's what it is, and it's okay for right here. All right, can I hear sopranos alone again? But on text, but with a little bit of whale in it. All right, here we go. 3 and But in time. That's exactly right. Everyone join them, and then I won't make you do that again tonight. We'll go on. All right, here we go. 2 before you come in. 2 before they come in, Beverly. Two measures. Sorry, 2 measures before you come in. 3, 4. Wall sound. Text. Bravo. Amazing memory, everybody. Real quick, before we go back and review that a bit and then push on, can you look at, what is it, 57, 58, 59, pick up right on 60. Rejoiced. Clear cutoff, right? We're not going to dwell too much. It's not like a pause, but we'll clear cutoff. Rejoiced and said. Boom, we'll go on. Very, very nice, everybody. Can we go back? Can we all sing a hair under tempo? Because I want to make sure the harmony's locked. So much with this music, we want to make sure it doesn't sound like a jalopy, right? Like, bloop, 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 right? We want it to be bouncy, but we don't want it to be goofy. We want it to have profundity, and the line between those things is very, 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 very fine. And so we want to go. So can we take it under tempo? Everyone singing do 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 on their own part. Do do do. This tempo. Do, do, do. 1, 2, that. Top of 4, my bad. Thank you. 1, 2, and. Off and 1, 2. 1, 2, off. 1. Off. Good, quick, good, very good. It's good. This also slows us down, helps it keep us clean. At 41 sopranos, the 8th note is dotted with the 8th note, with the 16. Do, 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 do. At 41, do, do, do. No, I marked it last week. It's not written, so you have to mark it. Yeah. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 boo, boo. I feel like this is like, what's that Close Encounters movie? I'm like, boo, boo, boo. And you're like, ooh. All right, back at me. All right. Can we start at 37, 38? Can we start at 39? 39, and all the people. Or we're on do, 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 still and slow. 1, 2, and. And 1, 2. Off, 1. Off, 1, 2. That's so good, everybody. And. Off, 1. Up. Up. Good job, tenors. 1, 2. And 1, 2. Off. Very nice. Now, can we speak it at tempo once? The biggest thing for this is that CD looks like a long consonant, but it's very short. Our eyes look at it, we go, oh, we got to, no. So can everyone say, oyst? 1, 2, go. Oyst. Good, but can you go, oyst? Ready, go. Oyst. But not oi. It's not. It's okay. The I will take care of it. Everyone say rejo. Rejo. And leave off the I. Say rejo. And now go rejo. Ready, go. Rejo. One more time. Rejo. Good. Now, when you read it, the I is going to take care. The diphthong is going to take care of itself. What we don't want is rejoice. Right? That will sound icky, right? And also it will make everything else come in way too soon. So again, the consonant goes square on the beat. We want as much tone as possible. That's what's going to help this not sound icky. All right. Speaking, no pitch, and all the people, top of 4. 1, 2, and all the people. 1, 2, T. Good job. 1, 2. 1, 2. Half note. 1. Oh, my bad. People. And 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And don't rush. Where are we? Someone's on a different level. 53, everybody. 53. 1, 2, and all the people rejoice. And 1, 2. Rejoice. 1, 2. Rejoice and say. All right, good job. Now, top of 4. Now, one other thing, again, one thing I think choir directors do that we don't talk about enough is, again, when we tell you to do weird things like pronounce a word in a way that makes absolutely no sense, the reason is not because we really want it that way, but it's because we know human nature. And we know human nature is you're going to sing rejoice. So if we can lean it towards something further away, the place we're going to end up together. And again, every choir is different. You listen to one of the best German choirs in the world try to sing English Benjamin Britten music. It's like probably us singing German to them, right? It's not quite right. And so we're always overcorrecting in order to get ourselves back. All right, singing at tempo, doing our best. Here we go. Top of 4. And all the people. 1, 2. Here are your pitches. Sorry, just reload them up. 1, 2, do your best. Your time has arrived. We'll get there in a second. Let's go back first. Very good. Very good. Very good. All right. There's a strategy here. Altos, one of the best moments ever is, may the king live forever. So you can't sing that loud enough for my taste. Chest voice, I don't know. Whatever you got, I don't care. All right. Then, can we, real quick though, before we get too excited with the basses roulade there, their sort of situation, can we take this page 7 just slightly fast? We'll stop right before the basses come in with their showstopper. All right. Everyone under tempo on do, please. Off your voice a bit. Listening, getting pitches. This is 7 slow. Do, that's slow. Stop. Go. Can I hear, pick up the 68, just tenors and basses. Pick up the measure 68, this is bottom of 7, just tenors and basses. 1, 2, do. Good, stop there, very good. All right, now at tempo, page 7, we're going to stop, and then the basses, we'll work on this a little bit. On text, 3, and go! Here we go. Basses. We're going to, before we just, so, quick tip from Max about all manner of learning fast notes, all right? That you got to work smarter, not harder. And here's what I mean by that. The biggest mistake you can make in learning fast passages like this is to go do, and hammer every note. You don't get an idea of the whole phrase. So basically, here's what we're going to do. And Beverly, you'll have to help us with this. Starting on the 4th beat, what is that? 69 there. I just want you to sing the first note of every 4 16th notes. So just the note on the beat. So give me an F sharp and then a B. So you're just gonna go do. That's all I want you to do. Start there. Just every 4 notes. 1, 2 on do. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Good. Again, just that. On D this time. D. No do. 1, 2, D. Good. Now it's the hair slower. You're going to put the other notes in, but you're going to have those roots of the downbeat. So give me an F sharp again. That's slow, but you're rooted by those first notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and Nice job, basses. Again, that was really good. Good for you. A+. Maybe I don't want to get your head full. A-. All right, let's see it better. 1, 2, 3. Bravo, really good basses. All right, now everybody else, start starting on the fourth beat at the bottom of 7, I want you to actually do the opposite of what I did with the basses. So I want you to sustain these short ahs through. So for example, give me a C sharp. We're at the bottom of 7, fourth beat of measure 69. If I'm the tenors, instead of cutting it short like an eighth note, I'm going to sustain. And then we'll take that away. I'll explain why we're doing this in a second. This is soprano, alto, tenor, last beat of measure 69. Sustaining your eighth notes. Let's do it on ah. 1, 2, 3. Keep going. Good. Now on DDD. Still sustaining. 1, 2, and D. Very nice. Now make them short, okay? But can they not be chicken short? Can they have a little body in so it's not which is what so many choirs can do, right? They just give them length. They're still eighth notes, so it's right? It has length in it, right? They're short, but they're not. They don't bite. All right, here we go. Those 3 parts, and we'll put basses with us. 1, 2, 3. On text. Sorry. Amen. Now you can do that. Yeah. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3. Robbie. All right. Basses. Let's try it. This is the fourth beat. Here we go. And actually, basses for now. Why don't you sing on DDD? Basses on DDD. Everyone else on text. Here's the bass. 1, 2, 3. Nice, good. Let's take it slower. Same thing. Here we go. Same place. 1 and 2 and 3. Bravo. All right, back to the top of 7. Now, the trick, I think, with this music, what takes it from being sort of, it's cool, the notes are neat, to something elevated, is that we sing the phrases, not just the notes. So what I mean by that is you just did that with those ahs, right? You see that they have shape and form to them. So it's not, God save the king, I am a robot, right? You can pay a keyboard to do that. You don't even have to pay a keyboard. You just play it, right? We want God save the king, boom. Long live the king, God save the king, right? So lead towards king, right? Make it a phrase. May the king live forever, bum, 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 right? Play with it. Do something musical with it. All right, 7, a little under tempo. God save the king. 1, 2, 3. Basses, it will come. You're doing a great job. 79. Everybody 79. Let's read on just a little further tonight. Here are the pitches at 79. 1, 2, 3, and. Sopranos, it's your turn. All right, two. Okay. Now, before we do that, tenors, look at measure 81. You're up in the alto octave. May the king live. Don't be an octave down. Very good. All right, soprano. Same exercise we did with the basses. Thank everyone else for your patience. This is going to help us. So this is pick up to 85. Okay. We're same exercise. We're going to sing the downbeats of every measure. Okay. We're going to sing them nice and slow. So here's the C sharp for seconds and first. Here it is. 1, 2, just the first note. Oh, my bad. Again, I sang wrong. You sang right. Here we go. I'll stop it. I'll let everybody. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, we're at yeah, but we're just singing the first beat. But did you go F sharp to D here? Yeah, you do it right. C, D. No, but you went down instead of up. We should do it. Yeah, you see that? Like right here. See that? So you went down instead. This one there. So it's a G sharp. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's just do it one more time. One more time. Here we go. Here's the C sharp. Here we go. C sharp, 2, and soprano. Down. Up. Good. That's it. Again, please. That was it. Again, 1, and 2, and 3. All right, now can we put that with the other pitches in it now? With the other pitches in it, under tempo, on D, no text, D. Here we go.
With just the first beat.
No, everything. Everyone's playing now. Here we go. Just soprano parts. Yeah. Yep. Last note of measure 84. All the soprano notes, under tempo. D, 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 done, and 2, and 3, and. Again, very good job. Again, same thing. 1, and 2, and 3. Nice job. Now, can we hear at actually I want to start at 80, pick up to 83, alto, tenor, bass. On DDD. Alto, tenor, bass, pick up to 83 on DDD. And that's slow. 1, and 2, and 3, and. Good, let's make sure we're all there. Last beat of 82, pick up to 83. 1, and 2, and 3, and. That's as far as we'll go. Those parts again, same thing, pick up to 83. On DDD, yep. On to everything on DDD. 80, pick up to 83. Hum your first note. No sopranos. Good. On D, 1, and 2, and T, and T. under tempo, starting at 79, but slow. On text. God save the king. Boom. Here we go. 79. 79. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Stop there. Good. Stop at 92. Good. One more time. All that. All that one more time. Very nice. Very good. Anyone notice what Handel's working out at 89? Yeah, Hallelujah Chorus, baby. Handel did his first 4 evers there. And he reused that, I don't know, like 20 years later. And that thing's kind of famous. All right, 79. 79. Same thing. 3 and 4 and. Just try. Jazz hands. All right, very good. That was all right. So you see, what I love about this music, and you felt it, right? So you read the end of that, not perfectly. You weren't supposed to. But what I love about this style of music and Mozart is it's all built on little ideas, right? Little ideas that show up in different ways or repeated ways. And so it's going to make it easier for you to remember, to read, and to learn if you keep that in mind. Because again, you read the end of that well. Good. We'll fill in that middle part next week. Mozart again, Gloria, please. If anyone has a page number for Gloria, let me know. I have different pages than you.
8.
Yeah, thank you. 8. I heard 8. I don't know if that person was right or not, but I believe them. Not to say. I remember once we were in our director. So when I was at grad school, we had this 200-person symphonic choir, and the teacher had made the mistake for a Messiah performance to let us like all use whatever Messiah edition we wanted. That was so dumb because they'd be like, "Oh, let's turn the form to us a child is born." He'd be like, "Page 9, page 12, page 46." It was complete chaos. And then he said, "Stop it! Everyone's using this one." So then we had to use it. That was the end of that discussion. All right, here we go. Let's take it under the tempo. So Gloria, bum, ba da 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 dee. 1, 2, and. section there, right? You don't get, it's these amazing, almost glissandos in the string, right? You have to count on your own, or you got to be up with me, but you can't come in late on La Damus Te. No one's going to write you a handwritten note to come in at, what is that, measure 30 there. All right, back to the beginning. Very nice. Can everyone say, Gloria? 1, 2, and Gloria. And so even some vocal space there. Gloria. 1, sing it on your pitches though, sorry. 1, just sing your first measure. 1, 2. Gloria. Go. Gloria. So you're stopping the sound a little bit, but it goes forward. It doesn't go Gloria. It's Gloria. 1, 2. Gloria. Oh, I love that. Can there be even more gla though? Even more downbeat. 1, 2. Gloria. Good. You notice every movement in this piece starts like that. Ki, ba, credo, sanctus. And then on you stay doesn't, but it ends that way. And you'll see that when we get there. Hey, that's very special. All right, reading again with that in mind. Apply that knowledge to every time you come in like that. Here we go. Gloria. 1, 2. That section a little bit. Everyone look at 9, please. Speak it for me once. 1, 2, and. Gloria, Gloria, in excelsis Deo, et in terra pax omnibus. Good. Minibus. Say that. Go. Yeah, really snap the dotted 8 16. Same thing as Gloria in excelsis. It's different than the 8th note quarter one, right? If it should feel different, even is. Speak one more time, more musically, please. 1, 2, and. Gloria, Gloria. Yeah, more goofy. So Gloria, Gloria in excelsis Deo et in terra pax omnibus, right? You have to speak it. All right, thank you. Yes, but here's the thing. If you don't, and again, that's probably a smidge too much, but here's the thing. We, in music from this time, you can, if we speak this right, we can hear the music when we speak, right? And if we speak it in a boring way, we'll sing it boring. And then it's just notes, right? No one comes to hear just notes. They could turn on a recording and hear great notes. We want them to see something interesting. All right, speaking again. 1, 2, 9. Gloria, Gloria. Et in terra pax. 1, 2. Yes. Now listen. Can the paxes be true quarter notes? Pax. Ready, go. Pax. Good. Then that X is special on 2. 1, 2, go. Pax. Pax. Up. Now, very good. Can you sing it that way? 9. 1, 2, and. Totally different. Good. And can I hear that L? Like, La Tamuste. We praise thee. Can we start at Bone Voluntatis one more time? What is that? 19, 20, 21, 22. Bone. 1, 2. speak, starting at 42. 42, speaking. What? Huh?
At the bottom of 9.
I don't have pages. Give me a measure.
Yes,
30.
she's asking about the solo part.
Oh, no, for now, just sing the solo parts for funsies. We will have soloists, yes. Yeah, go ahead. For now, just sing them out for funsies. All right. 42, please. 42. Glorifica. Speaking. 1, 2, and
Glorificamus te. Gratias.
Good. So make a little note to yourself, right? We made that mistake as a group twice. Gratias. Agimus, right? They're different. The gratias have 2 different rhythms. Note that, please. 42. 1, 2, and glory.
Glorificamus te.
Bram, and.
Gratias. Agimus tibi. Pro ter magnam. Gloriam tuam.
Good. Remember, it's agimus. If you've been listening to some Germanic Latin recordings, you might hear agimus, but agimus, please. Agimus. 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 Glorificamus. 42, please. 42. And singing. 1, 2, and. Hear alto and basses starting at measure 42. Tenors and basses a hair under tempo at 42, please. On DDD, no text, DDD. 1, 2, and. 1, 2, and. Nice. Bass, tenor. Good. Sopranos and altos join us again. 42. Everybody, we'll go on. Everybody. Tempo. 1, 2, and. Glory. Measure, pick up to 79. So we have this lovely, it's probably one of the prettiest solo moments in the whole thing. This wonderful little cornet of little birds chirping, right? Chirpy, 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 chirp. And then the storm comes in, right? This is the most classical era thing possible. Then we go totally to G minor here. We just attack. So everyone look at Quitoli. So real quick before we start, this section is all about he who takes away the sins of the world, have mercy on us, right? And the soloists sing Miserere, we sing Quitolis. Can we, let's just sight read again. Pick up to 79, please, but under tempo on DDD. 1, 2, and go. D. 1, 2, D. 1, 2. Good. Can we take that part? Alto and tenor, please. Alto and tenor. Nice. On DDD, no text. 1, 2, and D. 1, 2, and. 1, 2, and. Very nice. Soprano and bass. Quitolis. On DDD, no text. 1 and 2 and D. 1, 2, and. 1, So it's good. Everybody now. Everybody now. D. Oh, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Going on. Good. Similar, but not the same, right? Write that. Similar, not the same. Because you're going to want to sing the exact same notes you sang at the last one, but it's just ever so different. Can we sing this one? Pick up the 97, please. Slow, slow mo. Good. Soprani. Good job. Just read a little closer there, okay? Don't go with your ear, go with your eye. Can I hear alto and tenor, please? Alto and tenor. Pick up the 97. 1 and 2 and. 1 and 2 and. 1 and 2 and. 2, 2. Soprano and bass, same voice. 1 and 2 and. Bop, bop, beep, bop, bop. Bop, bop, beep, bop, whoop. Yes, so other parts are moving there, but Sopranos, you got to stay strong on that C natural, okay? 97, everybody on DDD. 1 and 2 and. 2 and. Good. I still heard a couple of spare early D flat sopranos. One more time, everybody. 97. 1 and 2 and. Keep going. 2 and. Good. Stop here. Good. Let's learn. I want to push through this end of this section. So we have one more section in this sort of minor section, and then there's a lot of reprisal we'll do next week. So let's keep pushing. You guys are with me. You're killing it. I know this is exhausting. It's wood shedding. It's knocking out. It doesn't feel super musical, but it's what's going to help us learn. So thanks for your patience. Pick up the 114. Can everyone say, qui sedes ad dexteram? 1, 2.
Qui sedes ad dexteram.
But you go 1 and 2 and. Now, qui sedes ad dexteram. Go.
Qui sedes ad dexteram.
Good. We all speak the same. We all have the same rhythm there, so it's going to be united. Can we speak now under tempo? Qui sedes ad dexteram. Speaking our part. Pick up the 114. Tenors, you start. 1 and 2 and. Qui sedes ad.
Qui sedes ad dexteram.
Qui sedes dexteram. Good. Alto tenor go pa ha 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 trees. 1, 2 and pa. Yes, and then off there. But in the slow mo, it's pa ha 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 trees. Right. Very good. Speaking again. Good job. Get more right rhythms. Starting with tenors. 1 and 2 and qui sedes.
Qui sedes ad dexteram. Qui sedes ad
Good. Do it again. Same thing. A little faster. Tenor start. Qui sedes. 1 and 2 and qui sedes.
Qui sedes ad dexteram.
Don't be early. Good. Very nice. All right. 119. Just at 119, sopranos and basses especially, right? Rhythm is different, right? Don't make that mistake twice. If it's on page turn or something, especially make note of it. Can I hear alto and tenor on pitch now on DDD? Pick up the 114. No text. D D D D. Here you go, tenors. 1, 2, and D D. Alto. D D D D D. Nice job again, please. That was really very good. Very, very nice job. Tenors. 1 and 2 and D. Tenor. D. Nice job. Okay, sopranos and basses, please. Sopranos start. Pick up to 115. 1 and 2 and Let's do that again, and we're on DDD. DDD just to lock in the pitches. Same thing, soprano. 1 and 2 and bass. Good, very, very good. Everybody now, this is crazy. Actually, no, we got to put that together first. Pick up the 114. Pick up the 114. A little faster. Tenor start. 1 and 2 and DDD. Soprano. Good, very good. Again. Same thing. Tenor start. 1 and 2 and soprano. Very good. Now keep trying on text. No text. All the way back to 77. 2 measures before you come in on quitolis. Everything on DDD, all the way through that section. People, we're going to put the text on, but start coming from a place. This is more aggressive than we sang before. It's edgy, it's scary, it's dramatic. I want you to feel like you are in need of some kind of mercy. All right, here we go. And can you give us 2 measures before? 1, 2, 2 measures. 1, 2, Good. Oh, that was very exciting. Can we do that again? Do that all again. Toughest part, right, is that first quitolis note, right? Here's what I'm going to tell you. On the downbeat of 78, Beverly's going to play some form of G minor chord. Can you just play a G minor chord for us? Any G minor chord. Doesn't have to be it. Just say G minor. All right. Your note's somewhere in there. Pick one of those 3 notes. That's your pickup note. All right, here we go. 77, a hair slower than that. Still on DDD. I'm killing you with the neutral valve because I want the pitches to be there before we put it on text. Here's 77. 1, 2, and. That's it. Good job. 1, 2, and. Think how you're going to find your pitch? If you don't know, pray. I don't know. at tempo. 114. Tenors, lead us in again. Let's just try it again. 1 and 2 and B, D. Very good. Good. Now, can we now do that again? One more time. This time, Beva's going to play the accompaniment. You got to count. All right? You got to count. All right, here we go. Tenor start. You're doing great. We said this. Beva, play the accompaniment. 1 and 2 and we said. Good. Beginning of Gloria, please. Beginning of Gloria. Text. All right, everybody, take a second. Put your score over your head. Go, woo! All right, here we go, people. Here we go. This is always, I've been so blessed. I mean, I've blessed in my life for so many ways, but I was so blessed in my education again, by no means of choice, just by pure chance, to go to places that sang all sorts of major works, these big, mighty works, new music, these big chunks of things you kind of bite into, right? I was so lucky to go to schools that did it. And this part of the process is always like the gritty part of the process. This is January, February, the months where I'm like, oh my God, they're all going to leave. They're all going to disappear because it's drudgery. And you don't see the big picture yet. You know, when we're singing a 2-page octavo, which is why I think I'm going to pull in a couple photocopied easy things for us to work on and sing together. It's like palate cleansers, some sorbet, if you will, in between all of this, is that it's so samey. We're not singing full things. You can't see the big picture. It's so hard. But you have to have the little glimmers of musicality, right? These little glimmers of hope. So let's sing through the Gloria. Maybe we'll even sight read to the end, see what happens. There's a lot of repeated material. But the biggest thing is I want you to hold on and do your best. Look, think about what's gotten better tonight for you. Think about what did not go well, right? And again, I can tell you right now, our big thing next week is we're going to push to the end of the Gloria. That's the biggest chunk. You'll see there's not a ton left, and it's quite samey. So, Gloria, beginning. Let's do it. Not too fast yet. Gloria. How about that, guys? 1, 2. Good. But the one thing we can do is sing a killer vowel and a killer. We can at least sing the first measure brilliantly, right? All right, here we go. 1 and 2 and. That's it. Good job. Think ahead. Here we go. Good job. And that's it. Hey, so you see, woo! Now you see how fun. It's just crazy, right? It just like builds. It just woo, right? And the violins, there's gonna be smoke coming off bows. Fabulous, really good. Let's do quick announcements if we have any, Sharon. That's a good announcement point to stop. And then we'll do a little Kyrie maybe to end our night. Woo! Oh, isn't it crazy? It's amazing. She's an orchestra. It's unbelievable. Smoke coming out of her ears.
Her hands are just.
Oh, it's amazing.
Oh my goodness. All right. That also gave me time to get up here. It was well deserved. First, I should say, we are so excited to have you here.
Yeah! Sharon! That's what I'm talking. Applying knowledge. We love that.
All right. So just wanted to say welcome again. We have a few additional new folks today. So I'm going to do a quick introduction of our section leaders in case you aren't familiar. We have Anita Alt for sopranos. We have Michelle Nelson for our altos. And we have George Garlick for tenors and basses. So they are a dedicated resource to you if you have questions. Thank you again for being a part of us. Also, to go ahead and get it on your calendar, Saturday, April 29th and Sunday, April 30th are our concert dates. If they're already in our email, I think, but we'll highlight them in this next email. We are still working out which day will be which concert at which location and times. So to the extent possible, you can kind of keep that Saturday and Sunday pretty open. Do that, but that's our weekend. We'll also have dress rehearsal the Friday evening, so evening of the 28th. So go ahead and just kind of mark that out if you would. Thanks to everybody for registering and all of that in advance or with us. We've got a whole bunch of people, 138 have registered. We've got a bunch of people here,
Oh my God.
which is awesome. And then lastly, also appreciate your flexibility as we moved from the sanctuary into here tonight. They're having the ordination ceremony or service, excuse me, not ceremony, but service for their pastor here. And this was the evening they could do it. So I appreciate everyone's flexibility. Who can tell me how tall the chair stacks are? 11. You all have going to apply your November knowledge one more time. Greatly appreciate that. And back to Matt. Thank y'all.
Thank you, Sharon. Yeah, we're Sharon. Get this going. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing turnout for amazing music. This music is just going to sound so grand. It's just going to sound so coronation-y, if that's not even a word. It's going to sound awesome. And your work tonight's incredible. You're sticking with it. You're just tough and you're going for it. I just think that this is the mark of, that's how I love to work. Like, just throw yourself into it with a band and go for it, right? Try not to get too bored. Try not to get too in those places, right? And it's hard on Sunday nights. Oh my gosh, right? It's so difficult. And so I'm so appreciative, and I'll never waste your time. That's like one of my big life goals. I hate when people waste my time, so I'll never waste yours. And so I just want us to come in and work. So again, in your email this week will be a learning schedule. Real quick, just for your knowledge, what we will do is we'll push through everything we just sight read in the Gloria. So you see, very repetitive, right? It will not take us long to frame that in. Some new text, some new rhythm, but the pitches are basically repeats with a fun little amen at the end. And then what we'll probably do, if I'm honest, and I hate going in order, because it just feels like, oh, you start at the beginning and it's very un-me. But for this piece, because I want us to pick the hardest stuff to do first. But it just so happens that the next thing we need to work on is the credo. So what we'll probably do next week is we'll finish the Gloria, and then we'll sight read. And again, we won't do too much work on it. We'll sight read up through, just measure 32 or so of the Credo. We won't, and we'll just sort of start to frame that in. We'll take our time with the Credo. The Credo is hard, just so you know. It's so none of this music is as hard as say something by Bach or something like that. But the Credo is tricky, very texty, very rhythmically text driven. So we're gonna have to drill text. We're gonna have to speak a lot. So I just wanted to get that in our bones. It's got a really tricky, cool middle section. So I just want us to get that in our bodies and in our minds. So that's what we'll do. Let's finish tonight though with the Kyrie, please. Let's just run this again. Make this our own. Sing this once a week until April, and we'll be fine. Very beginning, page 1. Don't read the program notes at the start. Everything but that. One thing I also love, you guys do have some notes at the front, right? Do you have like some introduction stuff? No? Baron Reiter. At the back, maybe? Baron Reiter, you cheapskates. I'll post for you. There's great information. All these editions, Baron Reiter, famous publisher, all these editions have great forwards. So what I'll do is I'll copy out this awesome preface, talks about the work, if those of you who are so inclined. If you don't care, that's also okay. But I know some of you do. All right. I wonder, Beverly, can you give us just a C? Just a C, like octave Cs. And I wonder if we could find the first chord this way. So give us a C at the very beginning of the Kyrie.
I have my music stream.
Yeah. Just Cs. I just wonder if we could find the chord altos and tenors. So here's just a C. Just Cs, yeah. Can we sing our first chord on a hum? Ready, you go. Good, so that's what we'll do. I'll probably have like a cello or something play a C very demurely, right? What I don't want is I want this piece to shock the audience, right? So I want just a C that gives us the fundamental, and then we come in loud with this Kyrie. What I don't want is, that will just kind of ruin the mood. All right, one more time. Here's the C. Think the pitch in your head, and then we'll start. Awesome. Good job, everybody. Great rehearsal.